everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? As you saw in my other video, dragons everywhere. What I've been asking for so long, but at the unfortunate part, it's like the absolute worst time for me. I cannot pull whatsoever. I don't have any money left to spend on Fire Emblem Heroes. I need to save, and there are limited banners out, so I need to spend it on those. So I am not going to be getting Young Tiki unless something fortunate happens and I find a lottery ticket on the ground or something like that. But it's not going to happen. I can't pull for Young Tiki, even though she's my favorite unit. I know a lot of you asked for the video as soon as they saw the banner because they knew how much I wanted her, but it can't be done. I need to pull for the remaining two, and my appearance rate's so high, I've just got to do it. Especially since I only have 4 orbs now, and they've still got to go towards this banner, and I'm hoping for Inigo or Olivia here, or a real IV Azura. So what I wanted to talk about this time are whether or not you should pull some voting gauntlet information, predictions, all that sort of thing, and just chat with you guys for a bit, because it's fun. First off, whether you should pull. The main question is, are you a whale? And if you are a whale, you should probably, you probably already have everything, so you don't need to pull anyway. But if you specifically want any of these units, if you are a money spender, you should probably try to get it, just because Ninian's so great if you don't have her. I think Faye is in a fantastic spot as well. Young Tiki, I think, is okay to good. A lot of people in my Discord seem to think she's not good whatsoever, but I kind of disagree there. Now he is fantastic, but you've got to have her by now if you're a whale. As for a free-to-play player or somebody who spends just a little bit, I don't think you should, specifically because we have this banner here. It's on for 24 more days, and these units are all fantastic. They're kind of lacking in a lot of slats somewhere, but they're just so useful in PvE content, and Inigo and Azura are both great in PvP as well. Same with Olivia and the other one. They might be, I'm not sure. Also, I think I circled Shigure and said Inigo, but you know who I meant. Like I said, my appearance rate is 4.25, so I'm going to be spending my orbs on this one right here until I break that pity rate, and from there I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. And if we take a look at these banners, we have Ninian, Male Corrin, Faye, and Young Tiki here. And the big problem with this banner is the one people generally want to pull for is either Ninian or Tiki, and Tiki shares something with 2. So that really sucks. I've learned anytime a unit shares with another unit that's a focus, things are gonna go bad. Maybe not bad, but there's a really good chance things don't go the way you want them. Specifically, a 50% chance they don't go the way you want them. And it's really easy to hit that 50% chance multiple times in a row. Can you guys hear my Roomba behind me? It's going nuts out there. I want to go stop it because it's really loud, but hopefully it just like cleans somewhere else. Ninian has been on a bunch of banners lately, so you might already have her. Faye is in a fantastic position. I really like her. She's great against Reinhardt, and she's great against Bolin, but I don't know if she's worth spending orbs on at this particular moment. Male Corrin, just avoid completely if you can, but you can't if you're pulling for Tiki as well. I don't really see much use in Male Corrin at the moment, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. So this banner is actually worse than the other one, I think. We have Naui, who is fantastic, and if you notice, she takes up most of the banner, and that's because they want you to pull for her. So that's funny how she's over there. They want you to see Naui right off the bat and be like, I need to pull her right now. Where are my orbs? Let's go spend. Then there's Sophia, who nobody really cares about. There's Female Corrin, who nobody really cares about. And then there's Adult Tiki, who again, nobody really cares about. So this is one of those banners you should avoid, I think, at all costs, just because Noe's been there so many times and she's available at 4-star. I'd much rather spend 20,000 feathers on a better IV Noe than to try to spend the orbs to summon a better one. The other problem with this, again, is this banner right here. Limited banners as well. There's been a lot of talk about a Halloween banner and whether or not it's still coming. I do mean a Halloween banner as in witches and brooms and witch hats and cats and spooky ghosts and all that sort of stuff. But we don't know if it's coming. But it's safe to say that you should probably save for it if it is, unless you're in my position and you only have 2 out of 4 of these already. Because if it does come, you don't want to be screwed. And I don't think these 2 banners are good enough to warrant risking that 0 orb problem when you get to Halloween. And this is what IS should do and probably will do in the future as well, is people are like, there's no way there's going to be a Halloween banner because there's 24 days left. But IS is going to do that. They're going to make it seem like it's not going to come, and then they're going to throw it at you when you least expect it. And what do you know? You have no orbs. You've got to spend money. That's the whole idea behind everything. So really, really, really be careful. I'm going to plug this in because it's starting to go slow. Definitely, really be careful. And I would spend orbs this month with the assumption, who the hell am I? Assumption that a Halloween banner is coming. That's how I'm doing things. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm screwed because of the limited one, but definitely assume there is a Halloween banner coming just to be completely safe. Okay, that was a lot of rambling. I'm so sorry. Let's go into not the friends list. We don't use that. Let's go into the voting gauntlet here. I just want to give my opinions on this banner, the voting gauntlet, and as for who will win, and we'll see how close I am. So in the top left, we have a young Tiki and a male Corrin. I think that's really easy. I don't think male Corrin is going to get anywhere at all. I think young Tiki is just going to kick his ass. But on the other hand, male Corrin is the only male on this banner, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who only vote for males, and they have no choice but to vote for male Corrin. And he does look great. He's just not very useful in the game, and I find a lot of people vote in terms of how useful a character is, not their popularity. Simply because they might have that unit and they might have built it up, or they've seen it more in videos, or they've seen it more on the tier list or something like that. It just comes up more, so they're more familiar with it. So I think Tiki's going to win that, but I'm not entirely sure. I think the male audience or the female audience might push Corrin to the win. And on the bottom left, I think this is going to be the closest one. This is Faye and... Oh, hiccups, go away. I'm trying to record. This is Faye and Ninian, and I think Ninian's going to win, but it could be anybody's bet. The reason why I think Ninian's going to win is just because she's been on so many banners lately, and she's a dancer. People see Faye, and there's not really any need to pull for her. I mean, she's great and she's good, but she needs a lot of love, and she's not like a pop-out, standout unit that everybody wants. So I think Ninian will be the case here. I think she will pull out just slightly over Faye. In the top right, we have Adult, Tiki, and Noe. I think Naui's going to win just because she is so great. She's been a solid unit since day one, basically, of this game. She's been one of my favorite units, and she's super powerful all around. She doesn't even need too much skill inheritance. Noe's great against basically everything except for Reinhardt and Bolin right now. Obviously, a couple others like Bike and... she's actually bad against a lot of stuff right now as I'm going through my head and rambling here, but she is really good against Black Knight, regular Ike, and a couple other things, so I do think she still has a place. Long story short, I think she is great right now, and I think she will win. I think Naui will definitely take the win over Tiki, specifically because not many people have a 5-star Tiki, and I know a lot of people have a 5-star Noe. So on the bottom right, we have Sophia and female Corrin. This is kind of like the reject section. Nobody really wants female Corrin and nobody really wants Sophia, but female Corrin is a much more iconic figure in my opinion, so I feel like female Corrin will take the win pretty easily there. I also think she's actually a pretty good unit, but she's just not too useful. So yeah, on the left side there, we would now, assuming my... predictions are correct, we'll have Ninian versus Tiki, and I think Ninian will take the win here just because, again, same thing over and over again. Ninian's been on a bunch of banners and she's a dancer and she's super pretty. I think she'll handily take out Tiki there. And on the top, we have Noe versus female Corrin. I think Naui will take the win there just because Naui's Naui. She's gonna easily beat female Corrin. Nobody in the bottom is going to make it in the finals is what I'm saying. I'm like 100% certain of that. Feel free to prove me wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I think the final will be Noe versus Ninian, and that's a tough one, but I think Noe's going to win. I think she's got a lot of cuteness factor, and that tends to play a role in the later stages versus Ninian. She also has very small assets, which seems to go against all other voting gauntlets. The people with the biggest assets seem to be winning. So here's hoping Noe wins. because I think she's just so great. She's been such a great unit this whole time, and she's been one of my cornerstones. As for who I'm going to vote for, I'm out of breath, out of saliva from talking, and I'm gonna vote for Faye here just because I really, really, really like Faye, and I think she's going to lose by a little bit, so I think I'll be able to get a ton of feathers out of it. From there, I'm probably gonna pick Noe and just ride her all the way to victory. So yeah, that's my predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you think I'm wrong horribly or whether you think somebody else is gonna win. I'd really love to hear it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of thing. It really helps me out. It helps you guys out too. Have a great day and see everybody next time.